Okay, good afternoon for those who are in Almaty, in this region, and good morning for those who are in Europe and European region, and especially in Finland and Austria now we have. Very good to see you, dear friends, in our Narxoz Global Talks. And today we would like to listen to one of the distinguished experts in an area which basically is making the future of the business more valuable, and that is creative leadership. And so our guest is Dr. Tuommas Auvinen, who is currently the Dean of the School of Arts, Design and Architecture at Aalto University in Finland. Dr. Auvinen is a Doctor of Philosophy from City University of London, and he also holds EMBA degree. And he has built his career in the field of creativity and cultural leadership.
Well, thank you, Davlat, and thank you for exaggerating all my achievements. I feel humbled listening to what you're saying and realize that I've barely done half of what you are telling. But I will be happy to talk to you today, and really nice to connect with Almaty and also other places around Europe today. Let me get my presentation up. And start from here. I hope you can now see the presentation. So I'm talking about leading a creative future, and as Davlat was pointing out, this is quite an interesting topic and timely topic as we are facing a lot of challenges globally, and creativity is one of the key competencies in solving those and navigating the uncertain future that we are facing. Just a couple of things about my background. Davlat already talked about these, but I just wanted to share you a little bit of where I come from so that you can put my message in context. Though I've been working as an academic and in academic leadership, but also as director and leader of cultural organizations, and doing more and more board work currently in my environment. My school, Aalto University School of Arts, Design and Architecture, is one of the leading schools in arts and design globally. We currently rank number 7 in the global rankings, and I'm very proud to be part of this community where we really think about creativity and the challenges that we are facing in the world, and we all know that in the ecological, technological and social transformation that we are facing currently, it is changing the way in which we live, and the change is inevitable, and the scale and complexity of this change is unlike anything humankind has experienced before. So the key is really to embrace this change. It's not a time to sit back and wait for the transformation to unfold, but instead our view in our school is that the world needs action, comprehensive new ways of thinking and tangible solutions, and navigating this maze that you can see in this picture where things are uncertain, but we still need to find the new and creative solutions to go forward. And of course, we see as a university that we have a very big responsibility in shaping a sustainable future. This is actually the driving topic of our current strategy, that we really want to be among the leaders in this big transition by providing cutting-edge multidisciplinary knowledge and skills and different solutions to the world's pressing problems. And we think that collaboration and working beyond boundaries is really the answer and beyond the traditional boundaries of disciplines, for example. And therefore, the combination of technology, business, and arts that we have on campus is quite important. In our strategy, we have chosen radical creativity as one of the three key themes that we as a university really want to be pushing towards, moving towards the future. And we believe that creativity is one of the most important skills to master in the future, because we need radically new ideas that challenge all the assumptions that we have, and the multidisciplinary discoveries really is the way forward in doing that. And at Aalto, we call that radical creativity and going beyond the obvious. So this is the background where I'm coming from, and we like to think of our university as a community of bold thinkers, where we really take things forward, pushing the boundaries of knowledge, pushing the boundaries of creation, and we really see that doing that together is the key in moving forward. And in my presentation, you will obviously recognize some of these themes that we have adopted as a university and the school as well. And of course, in societal level, we are all facing the Sustainable Development Goals. I'm certain you are aware of these and familiar with these, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And as we move towards this future, we really need to be looking at things differently in a creative way. And there will be big adaptive challenges to actually achieve these goals, which achieving these goals is really something that we need to be able to do to continue operating as a humankind on this planet. Doing creative work is always a challenge, and you tend to go through this kind of line of thinking that you are very excited when you get the challenge, then you realize that it is actually tricky, challenging. Then you go through these stages where you think that I'm good for nothing, I can't do this, this is terrible. And then you start coming up with a solution. This might be okay. And actually in the end, this is awesome, because it feels really good to have gone through this process and then coming up with the solution. But you as a leader really need to be there to trust and to support the people who are going through this process. So these are some of my thoughts about leading creativity, and I'm really happy to go into discussion and answer any questions or comments you might have.
Thank you very much, Tuomas. Very interesting presentation, although too short, because I feel that there is much we can discuss and listen to you about this topic.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure. You recognize that I'm passionate about this, and I'm always happy to talk about this. So it's been a great pleasure, and a great pleasure meeting you. And do keep in touch.
Yes,
if you're
Thomas,
interested in this.
Thank you very much. It was our pleasure, and it was an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Anugia.
Thank you. Bye-bye.